What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. We are down here. Happy Monday. We're down here to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. It's not going to be a long recap because the episode seemed like a filler to me, actually. Even though it had a little drama, the episode overall was lackluster for me. It wasn't really anything for me. Because at this point, I'm already over. I hope they don't take this Eddie story, this Eddie rumor thing. I hope it doesn't drag out the entire season. You know how they like to do one Scooby-Doo mystery per season, and everybody has to figure out who, what, when, where, why, how, and then at the end, we pull off the mask from old man Giselle down at the tear down barn over there tricking the kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really interested in that. I hope they don't, draw it out. They do that on all the Housewives franchise. They get one thing and they draw it out, one nugget, and they take it through the whole season. So I hope this thing with Eddie, the rumor thing, I hope this is the last episode with that. I really do. I really hope we move to another group. I don't know if we're gonna move to Ashley and Candace. I don't know, but I'm already over it. Sorry, I'm already over it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't care. I was watching it last night, I saw Wendy on the couch crying and doing all that, gasping for air. Eddie is such a good man and he's a good father and he's done so much for me, and how could you do that? I thought you were a friend. But you got to process it, because you know how Giselle moves. You know how she moves. And she said, what did Wendy tell her? You're everything everybody told me you were. So now that she has shown you who she is, believe her. I think that's where Candace is. And I think that's the reason why everybody's like, why isn't Candace cussing out Giselle? Because I think Candace knows that's who she is. There's no reason for me to act any kind of way towards Giselle, because that's an old ass lady and she's never going to change. So you either take her or leave her. And that's just what it is. Take her or leave her. You know who she is. You know what she's about now. So move accordingly. That's all you can do. There's no need to be stressed out over Giselle Bryant. It's not. It's not even worth it. It's not. It really isn't. So, Wendy ends up calling Eddie, and, they leave because, what's her name says that, Giselle likes to butt fuck you, without your permission. And no one else gets to talk about her relationship. My thing is, Giselle wouldn't be able to shut me up. That's what I'm like. I be wondering, why don't y'all bring her shit up and then keep bringing? I would bring it up every time. Every time I would bring it up every single time. Whether you want to talk about it or not, this is what I heard in the blogs about Jamal and what he got going on. Whether you want to talk about it or not, as long as the camera's up, since that's what we're doing, I'm going to talk about what I read in the blogs about Jamal. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to straighten anything up. You want to talk about it in private and you don't want to talk about it around people, but this is what we're here for, to talk about our lives, right? And to share our lives. So what's going on with you and Jamal again? Okay, so you don't want to talk about it. But girl, this is what I heard. This is what the Jasmine brand said. And this is what All True Tea said. And this is what so-and-so said. And this is what, and that is what it is. Robyn and Juan are talking to each other. That's another storyline I'm not interested in. Robyn having a baby. You are depressed. You don't seem like you get much help. You seem like Juan seems like he is absent. I don't know why you would have another baby. and the way that it's making it, the way that Robyn is making it seem like she seems like a weak bitch to me. Like she's like, and every guy in my house wants another baby. They want a baby girl. Like, it's so cute. Like, no, girl, we're not reveling in joy for you deciding whether or not you want to have a baby girl from an emotionally absent man just because he wants one, and you've been having to lick between his toes and between his ass to get a fucking ring out of him because you don't know whether or not you want to go against tradition and what your peers say that you should be going for, or whether you just want to really live a non-traditional life and fuck what everybody else says. You want to act like you don't care about what's going on. You didn't cuss Ashley out. You didn't went up to Ashley's job. You didn't yelled at Ashley over the little brunch dinner when Giselle was trying to read her book. You was yelling about things to Monique about what's going on in the blogs. You acting like you don't care about what's going on in the blogs when you have cared before. So if a woman is in her second season, and in your second season you was running down to the kangaroo restaurant trying to cuss people out because they was talking about how much money you had in your bank account and you and Juan was staying for the kids. Remember when Ashley was doing all that shit? Yes. So if you know how it is to be upset, why wouldn't you show compassion for Wendy? If you know how you felt when it was happening to you, that's where compassion comes in, a little empathy comes in. But Robyn, you're drunk ass, and you look literally like, you look ridiculous sitting up there with that Sherpa robe on. I don't know what you have on with them jean shorts with that braid going down the middle of you look like you have on a braided helmet. You look ridiculous. There's no color in your face. You look depressed, and you over here talking and trying to convince us about a baby. Don't nobody give a shit about a baby. You having a baby by an emotionally unavailable man. That's not cute. Oh, let's go through the Predator's wife section. I didn't even see that. And you know, Wendy, like I said, I'm over the Wendy and Eddie rumor already. We done already taken it. This is the third episode that we taking it into. I'm bored already. I'm bored already. So I guess Wendy tells what's the girl's name? Not Wendy. Mia, when they left, Giselle was basically saying, you can't be in a group like this if you're going to break down all of the time. While I believe that is true, I believe it is okay for her to get upset about something that she heard. What I don't think is okay is people responding like Portia and Monique. The people who are unable to control themselves. Those are the people who I believe do not belong on reality TV. A woman who can, like Wendy, get up and disengage several times so she won't beat your ass for you know, going over or line stepping on a boundary. You should not be in a group like this if you cannot take it. But we're not talking about taking it from each other. If we're supposed to be a friend group, or are you positioning yourself as a frenemy so I know how to move? This is how Wendy should be thinking about the situation. I told you guys last year, this is not a show that we are watching in order to be entertained. This is a show on how we figure out who needs to be voted off the island and whose side you're going to take. This is Big Brother Potomac. This is Survivor Potomac. This is not a show where 6 women come together, have their normal, you know, personality differences, conflict. This is a show where women use their husbands and male counterparts as weapons. This is a show where they bring rumors from unknown bloggers to the show to talk about them on camera. This is that show. This is a relatable cast of women who have assets that's attainable by most of us, right? And so Wendy, she got an attitude. There's birds all over the place. Wendy got an attitude. She wants Giselle to talk. She won't talk to Giselle. She's ignoring Giselle. I mean, she is showing her that she's upset with her. She's ignoring her. I thought it was weird for Robyn at the beginning to ask, are we mad at Ashley? Robyn, how old are you? You are in your late 30s. I think you've hit 40 already. Is we sick, boss? Is that what's going on here? Are we meshing identities with each other to where we all have to be mad at one person and you don't know if you're mad at Ashley or not? And that's why I keep saying Robyn really is, the way she positions herself is so weird, because you become, like I said on Twitter last night, she don't know. I don't know why Wendy came at me. Wendy came at you, Robyn, because you turned into the hound of hell to protect Satan. And you was barking at Wendy when you should have sat there and ate your food and drank your whiskey. That's what you should have done. But you have a Pavlovian response to protect Slinky, to jump up whenever somebody says anything to Giselle, more so than when somebody says something about Juan. That's something we might need to look into in therapy. Robyn, why do you jump up and protect a woman you just met 5 years ago? And you sit there and you seem like you don't know what's going on because it's Giselle and Ashley pulling stunts and shows, and you a damn fool for barking for Giselle, and you don't even be in on the damn scam. Because she knows you don't even have to be in on it. You guys have an agreement that no matter what, we are going to maintain a united front, no matter what. And Robyn has accepted that assignment. She has accepted that mission, and she's holding on to the letter that will self-destruct in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She's the damn fool. Well, why did she yell at me? Why did you jump up to protect Giselle? And even the scholar was like, girl, we hang around with Robyn all the time, but that's not a friend, a scholar. When your friend is out of order and you are barking for her and you're barking for someone who's out of order, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's not a friend. That's not a friend. So Wendy won't talk to the braids. She talking to the braids. Talk to the braids. Wendy was like, girl, I don't see it for you. That's how you let somebody know you mad at them. I'm not talking to you, girl. You've done the most. You have to have some level of consequence for your behavior. I really think it's ironic that we did not get to see Giselle have her breakdown at the reunion when they was drilling her another asshole about Jamal. We didn't get to see Giselle break down. They protected the stoic statue of no feelings and no emotion, and somehow that's applauded. But the girl who cries, somehow she's a weak bitch. But nothing's wrong with the women who show no emotion. Okay. I really want to know why they did not show Giselle breaking down last season at the reunion, crying like a fool. Robyn wants to confront Wendy about you being so excited about me and Juan getting engaged. Why in the world now you gonna throw it in my face that I don't have a relationship? Robyn is upset about that. They're both upset with each other, basically saying, I can't believe, I'm really disappointed in Robyn, and Robyn is disappointed in Wendy. But Robyn, you have to understand, you jumped into a fight. You started fighting for Giselle. In a fight that you clearly was like, what blog are y'all talking about? What do you mean, what are we talking about? So you jumped into a fight and you don't even know what you're fighting about? But y'all want to call Wendy a weak bitch. A weak bitch is somebody who jumps into a fight and has no clue what they're fighting about. Are we mad at Ashley? I mean, she just came in here and dropped a bomb on us and left. Are we mad at her? What blog are we talking about? But you was yelling and fingering yourself for Giselle to defend her. Somebody help me out. So you confused as to why Wendy barked on you about your made-up relationship. And the gag is, all your homegirls think that. That's the gag. And when they get mad at you, the only one who may not say it is Giselle. Because she's going to want you to stay with that nigga hook or crook. It doesn't matter. You depressed or not, have another baby for your fine-ass husband. Have another baby for him. Even though you depressed. And you getting your kids up at 9:27 and school starts at 9:30. Yeah. Have another baby. You don't know what the fuck is going on, Robyn. What's up? You need to get it together, girl, because that's a weak bitch. That's a weak bitch. A strong woman actually gets up from a fight that she's having with somebody where she knows, if I stay here any longer, I'm going to cross a boundary that I'm going to have to suffer consequences for. So let me get up and walk away. Pull myself together, reapply my lipstick, and come back. That's what strong women do. Right? They know their boundaries. They know when to disengage. That is an emotionally intelligent person. I can still cuss you out. I can cuss you out to the ground. But put your hands on me and I put my hands on you, we will both have to suffer the consequences. And that's it. So Candace wants everybody to try out for her music video. That was cute what they did. I thought it was very cute. Karen, I mean, it is what it is. She did what she needed to. I don't know why she was on the floor acting like she was praying. I don't know what was happening right there. But I am really glad that Wendy is ignoring Giselle. Because you cannot terrorize everybody the night before and terrorize me specifically and me come back and be smiling in your face and laughing and kikiing like nothing. You crossed a boundary. And what you need to do is apologize. Because one, even as like, to me, I feel like even as sorority sisters on a television show, that's where the united front should be. Correct me if I'm wrong. Not with a, girl, you can't even wake up. Girl, not with Giselle and Robyn. And that's why I like, Robyn, you weak, because I'm just thinking about all the shit. Like, you're not even in on the stunts and shows. Like, and when you say Ashley just came here and dropped a bomb, Giselle's sitting on the floor shoving a chicken wing in her mouth, laughing. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny what they're doing. It's funny fucking with these women. It's funny because if she can't take it, we'll just rotate her out and bring another one here. Because we done rotated them all out. Katie. Who else has been rotated out? Who else, Sharice? They all been rotated out. And the ones who stay are the terrorizers. Giselle and Ashley. And Robyn, you sitting up there barking and don't even know what you're barking about. You a dumb dog. A dumb dog. A dumbass dog. So it was cute. They all look cute. I love that Candace was not matching. I love her striped bottoms and her mesh top. I loved every minute of it. Again, Giselle, what are you good? She can't even dance. Like, that's like, to me, I don't understand the level of mediocrity that people get away with simply because they look a certain way is astounding to me. It really is. Like, what can you do? Everybody, she's a good mom. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. What else are you good at? What else are you good at? Every Hue Beauty is where? It's on Target, on clearance, sold out, not being restocked. 99 cents, girl. What's going on? While you sitting across from... You need to be telling her the mistakes that you made so she doesn't make the mistakes. Let's talk about that. Karen, She talking about Giselle can't dance. She can't dance. I'm looking at her like, girl, what are you good at? You can't dance. I think she makes pastries. I think that's the best thing that she's good at. She hasn't had to do anything, right? Because this will never fade, right? Even though it is, it's never going to fade, right? In the shade. She stays in the shade so her face doesn't fade. I hope you using an SPF 30. Girl, fucking crazy as hell. Anyways, so what else happened? Oh, so Juan calls Robyn. They sitting at the table. Juan calls Robyn, and Robyn is being petty, sitting at the table talking about her fake relationship. And Juan is like, look, I'm not playing. I don't feel like playing on the phone with you. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you for this fake relationship. Or, we have a fake relationship. It was petty and it was funny. I would have been laughing at the table. And then she goes, Wendy, are you just going to ignore Giselle? Are you going to ignore me too? Or something she says like that. And then she said, that's a good question. So she said, what you said about my relationship, that's really how you feel. They all feel like that. The same way that Giselle was the only one to bring the rumor shit to the show, right? Giselle is going to be the only one to tell you that what's going on between you and Juan is A-OK and hunky-dory. Who is hunky-dory? Yes, it's hunky-dory. That's what everybody is, better than ever. Leave it up to them. You're going to have the girls that are going to tell you, girl, it's better than ever. They in the twilight zone with you. They in the twilight zone with you. But there's some of your girlfriends who be like, girl, we going to jump and scream and holler about it. But later, we're going to be like, girl, that is not cute, what you're doing with Juan. That's what she's doing with Juan. As long as she's happy, girl, that's what it's going to be. That's what support looks like. Even though you might be making the craziest decision and you grown as hell, do you want your friends, like I asked on Twitter, do you want your friends telling you that you are making a decision that doesn't serve you? Or would you rather have them sit there and scream and holler for you? What would you rather do? Would you rather have a friend like Giselle who's going to tell you, go girl, go girl, do it. Would you have the one who's actually screaming for you? Oh girl, yes, you getting engaged? Or would you want the girl to be like, girl, I don't think that this is the best decision for you. I think you need to probably rethink this. Who do you want your friends to be? Because you do have some friends, or you may have had some friends who will cheer you on while you are making the biggest mistake of your life. Right? They're going to support you through it. And when you fall and break your ankle, they're going to be there to help you out. What kind of friend do you want? I feel like Robyn, I want Robyn to know what Wendy said about your relationship. They all think that. All of them. Even Giselle. I guarantee you, as judgmental and nitpicky as Giselle is, she's judging you. She's judging your relationship with Juan. She's probably thinking, how could you fuck that up? He's so fine, right? Anyways, we go to Surrey. We make Karen the mayor of Surrey, or whatever, the governor or whatever she wants to be of Surrey this season, child. And then Ray gets up there and he says that she's starting a candle line. So Wendy is looking at Karen sideways. See, and that's what I said on the first episode. See, you wanted to get close to Karen. You wanted to get close to Karen because you felt like she could help you in this next endeavor in your life, and she's doing the same exact shit you doing, and she didn't say nothing to you. How do you guys feel about that? That she didn't say nothing to Wendy when Wendy came to ask her about candles, knowing that she has candles coming out too. Ray made that announcement for everybody. That was hilarious. Karen was sitting up there like she was at her inauguration. That's great. That's her little town. She's probably the most famous person of that little town. So anytime she'd be like, girl, make me the mayor next season because we can bring some more cameras down here. And in the next season, girl, make me the state controller, okay? And in next season, girl, I make me the treasurer, okay? Of Surrey County, okay? So, yeah, so what else about Giselle? I mean, not Giselle. What else about Robyn and Wendy? That's it. Wendy was just like, girl, yes, I did say that. That's how you felt. Yep, that's how I felt. I sure did say it. What else is going on? Anything else? My thing is, bitch, you was like barking for Giselle in a space where I was really hurt. So what am I supposed to do? Not say anything to hurt you? I'm going to take what you're vulnerable about and I'm going to stab you with it. Isn't that what we're doing here on this show? So if I'm doing what you're doing to me, you can't get upset and start crying, girl. Take that shit. I thought this was the place where weak bitches don't come, right? Weak bitches are not here. So if I take whatever you're vulnerable with and stab you with it, don't say nothing, bitch. Take that shit. Because you wanted me to take it. Right? Take it. You all right? You're not a weak bitch, are you? Do you not need to be on this show? Okay. I mean, we've been talking about you and Juan for how many years? 6 years? What season is this? 6? Yeah, we've been talking about you for 6 seasons. You and Juan. You can't should nobody be able to say nothing to you, right? Because it's a blog. It's whatever. It's a blog. It's whatever, right? The same way you thought she should have held space for you, you should have did the same for her. But no, you wanted to get up and bark for somebody and protect somebody, and you don't even know what the fuck was going on because they didn't put you in on the fucking stunt. Robyn, now if anybody, you the weak bitch. You the weak bitch. Is we sick, boss? Is we mad at Ashley, boss? What we doing, boss? Let me know what I need to do. So when somebody say something to you, I can bark and then try to figure out what's going on next. Girl, you're a weak bitch. You weak as fuck. Anyways, what else happened after that? Mia, you lied and you said that the girl said you was a weak bitch. I mean, basically, that's what she took from it. That's what I took from it, too. I'm going to add a little stank on it. You know she's a liar. You know Mia is a liar, so she going to add something to, she going to add a little lie to the truth, because from this point, at this point, I'm believing it's just compulsive. She might be a pathological liar. That's what I heard. Shit, that's what I heard, girl. And Giselle was like, that's not what I said. And then Wendy was like, girl, that's not what she said. Yeah, that's not what she said. So, I mean, it sounded like that's what she said. But essentially, she did say this is not a place where you can't crumble every single time somebody says something to you. I would like to see when you crumbled at the reunion and they protected you, Giselle. Because they said you acted a fool. I think you even admitted that you acted a fool at the reunion. And they protected your ass, Miss Stoic Queen. Anyways, they were supposed to get dressed for dinner. Giselle had on jeans. They gave the lady the key to the city. Here she goes. If she ever wants to grow up and have an adult conversation. You mean the conversation that you should have had with me the same way you had it with Robyn? The same way you pulled your homegirl to the side, your little dog, the same way you pulled her to the side is the same way you should have pulled me to the side, adult, instead of trying to get your little waterhead minion to bring it to me. Of all bitches, a predator's wife. Girl, get your predator and your predator offspring away from me, right? Right? Okay. We all good. We all good. We're in a non-existent relationship. I think that's it, y'all. Wow, she was never my friend. So you being excited for me was some fake shit. Yeah, the way they excited for you about you getting engaged, and the way everybody was excited was some fake shit, Robyn. Like, literally, I don't think anybody, I mean, you know, I could be Miss Cynical Queen, but I don't think anybody was like, whoa, Robyn is getting engaged again to Juan. And then we have to wait till the pandemic is over. Girl. In a sense, you change your behavior and personality. Yeah, no shit. That's why the fuck people get psychological evaluations before they have a cosmetic enhancement or procedure. Because you will change. Now you guys want to attribute my changing my body to my husband possibly cheating on me? That's some bullshit. Now that's some bullshit. Right? Because according to Giselle, the changes in a woman have to be at the motivation of a man. That's why she was telling Robyn, doesn't the man motivate you to get up out of the bed? So when a woman changes her behavior, it has to be because of a man. Not because of her. Not because she's tired of her titties sagging and her ass being flat. Not because of that. Not because of that. But because of Eddie. And Eddie possibly cheating on her and having a baby. That's what it could be for. And I just want to make sure everything is okay. If you fucking cared, bitch, you would have took me to the side. Sis. Well, I just take the word bitch out of it. I just take the word bitch out of it. Don't worry about it. Girl, having his last name, being committed in a committed relationship with me is vindication enough for me. Vindication from what? There's nothing that matters coming from you. Nothing you say. I don't care what you say. Your words have no authority over here. Nothing you say to me. However way you positioned yourself in this group is not a position that you will have with me. You mean nothing to me. Your words mean nothing to me. Period. Maybe they mean something to the girl, your dog sitting across from you. Maybe they mean something to that. Yeah, but not to me. To your Pekingese across the street from you. Right? Whenever Wendy's ready, I'm ready. Not tonight. No, not tonight. Not tonight. We're not doing this tonight. Anyways, y'all, that was the end of the episode. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought of the episode. If it's anything I forgot, I think I tried to mention as much. I was watching the episode as it was going and thinking of the shit as I go. That's all I got for you. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Peace.